fantastic electric dark blue and white season 6 Razor, non so, le porte si sono previous the fifth, non so, the porte crescite. Yes, this maybe can beginning starting to visit, pratically the previous was the fifth, beautiful dark, beautiful blue, black and also white, and yes, it's stayed with me, this was a great taste with me at 6 months and more than half, and practically as you can notice, it was also similar to the third, the portion blue and white, red and white was similar to this, to the fifth, yes, vabbè, this is totally great, also in fact for the cars, just for 3 members to me this one, so you can notice the difference. So I repeat, was the third and only red and white, but this was obviously better because for the cars was also red, black and also white, but also in general it was a great reason. So it crashed unfortunately and crashed in it, and the same week I'm starting to use it, the 6, the new reason, practically in the week, also so sto punto, practically in the week of 23 ago, yes, it should be 23 ago, and I also so sto punto, il thing like effect and squeak about the breakfast, at the one day, so now this is Friday, c'è stato shoot, but should be the week of 23 ago. However, so this is good because this is new, but not only in general, this is other aspects, and only for as nice it was my band at least 30 minutes better, she fit 30 minutes, and through this for the moment in one round because I think it's new, but also for other reasons, and let's now show you better once again from this close search for such as 3-4 packs you don't see well, so you notice dark blue. And for the colors, it remembers really first was also first was blue and white, and if in that case a light blue, as you can notice, so you can compare. And for the aspects also remembers me the first one, second reasons also the parts, and if in this case I can show to you them because I don't have them, unfortunately. Also repeat once this is a 6 reason, non sto nelle porte, and in general per dire 14 anni questa vlog in questa porta in inizio tanto non so se mi sa che non sto sotto bridge mi ti guardi in buona su stati di ponte se non c'è per me music se non so essere also is very cheap, very great. Really often, I think at temperature just for 6 and 2 Fahrenheit and 10 Celsius. But important thing just for today, oh, it's beautiful. Those beautiful blue skies and golden sunshine all along the way, also near my head, and behind me. Everyone, have a great day. As you know, this is the tone through which Mr. Lynch ended his water reports, also when he mentioned the beautiful blue skies sunshine is in fact his water reports. And yes, now in this video you can see I'm not so always near behind me and my end, from the fact that this is a conscience which in effect I film my weather reports or make my weather reports 30 hours, also in other seasons, but in other seasons maximum 1 hour, 1 hour and a half later, compared to in this period, the fact that in particular in this period, above all in this period, the sunshine came out this hour city behind this palaces, where now see these things related to sunshine, the first things we can sing and extract better refrain for the classic one about song was because it sing it's became a bit of a man during last past summer. Se la persona non riesce a follow me, anche a summer finché lo poi. So, manato solo, più bello di o sole mie s'affronta te, o sole mie s'affronta si s'affronta me, never me s'affronta te. So produce se c'è se mesi se continua facts. Se c'è news che non da sul 11 minutes, only si beautiful did that's sublime se c'è in sense. Magari things tu che uso Manuel Cantes 3 anni in tu birthday, quindi che si shorts I uploaded yes, related to him, and yes, and the third thing is that perhaps in this case it's impossible. On a beautiful accusation, our yes, until now, and scammed and same being she was more than 2 weeks ago. As soon as the Saturday of March, Maratica tomorrow will be 4 weeks. And so an hour later also factory me non sono vedem senza che pratica for 7 hours and a half and 25 minutes more or less in comparison to Bruno emphasis on completely different time according to me I also can use the term schedule but in general but let's say time well so is mi dico lui ha tutto in frase non frase experience in cortizia lasta number 1 Martin somma questo birthday per scrutine praticamente pensate tarda per te avevi forse non esiste cosa da per scrutine su beautiful dei cortini with the beautiful painted the way branch è stata il penalito passa faccano per scrutine non lo thing si rimette si rivende me come in comment section si quanti delle festival fortemente ora quando abbiamo si comment section I don't know if you consider test the for this shot here being me yes I think one side of yes sì, infra sono cose mix giusto perché ti di cortine white. I don't know, in fact if not, io metto sulle bette se ne c'ho di questa parte del video, which luce a scelto io dovete scatta sfinge fammi classico, nel senso classico meglio con classico uso. Se sono lo so amico con amico Roma. Well, from a web perspective, also from inside the place I shot similar to classic shot film the reserve, not to see Illinois Studio, it should be Illinois 1, 2, and for the repeat one second, the second time, this case for the best curtain, il visual grey curtain, il visual painter benches, and per this case also for the first string story reports in Zoom, the color curtain, if and from exactly the color curtain is still over. Magari things in cover image in stile che la routine also miss si think but one is tanto trash to show the we think this should also effect but fundraising to create show the sono this but organize except this measure non si rende latest picture sentence che si super scrutiny bit the visual grey curtain visual painter bench and bit and see che for the first time visual grey curtain beautiful painter benches also in case apps for the first story parts in the second bit for the second for the second time the color curtain also get repeat for the second time the don't exactly say now I'll see renditos for the second curtain sorry but the repeat expression also is for first times as when is latest picture sentences it is but also always better visible for me it's entirety in shot it's consumiti con le gemme shot. Riccardo, cresciuto in ottimismo e statistiche ottimismo, stesso last October, as important to report also related ottimismo, and also the test picture sentence for things also read, also for it. So I repeat once again, but also always better visible for me, it's entirety, in shot, it's mythical, gender shot. And finally, from the medical keyboard and Jackson 40, PG. 625 also uses a major shot. There's also from another new shot to fact having met on January 24th was Saturday, and Martinez was the birthday to revisit the 80th birthday of the legendary at Michael Ontogan. Also, non so much better me, also known as the Peaks Sheriff's Department di Roma, lo contro vicepresto sono to one insieme di other same thing or same person, and my writings I also dedicated to him the video one, but in the video one
Adesso I dedicate 2 minute video 1 in which is the first version of my interpretation of the track I truly community because if you want to non true is truly masterpiece Josie and Truna from Twin Peaks in particular Twin Peaks season 2 and so but origin yes music is also but for the fact that they upload it on last match on the 2 I also dedicated to Maslinicious but realmente si partito presa si tenente partì e if assume Shot music born in December 11th and also miscellaneous birthday because it had birthday in John 20th so 4 days before Michael Lawrence so from the fact origin to was only dedicated to Michael Lawrence birthday repeat on John 24th now is dedicated in it also to all of them not all the persons and but and then for the fact I upload also a video to pratica I think not more than next Monday where I think Sunday video doing which there are 2 versions sure 2 versions but I think not 2 versions where I dedicate this video to also John Chen but Josie Parker posso dire sono non è insieme things person cioè John Chen's birthday so in fact next Sunday on April 26th will be John Chen's birthday because I 65th birthday and so I dedicate this video to you but also another piece I filmed the pratica in the cities last Wednesday 2 days ago proprio also another video on the show the film it another part of this episode is Harold Steam in parentesi Josie Pass pratica solo version of Harold Steam also with the other variations so but I think I will upload this video in first weeks of me however for the first version Josie and Tupan because for the months you make a production to show recommend as reference or the second cominciamo una vez so one of the last video upload I was saying to the same shot you can see the alcohol condition of a keeper better alcohol condition December 2nd in fact since pratica today sembra improprio the keeper effect non sono in display also I detto proprio sbatte nada detto proprio the main problem is effect repeat se non letto in display when it is not in time after fixate
but getting all the people for the channel, what's the what's the system?
since more than Maria and someone's also don't think that you can school for breakfast ti sei visto il bingo di così c'è un dia quanto mai sono tanti poi sapete che si vita di stato di mi spiace a pensare un short per se gioco per combattere ma non mi ho sempre fatto bisco sono effetto fatto per anni come so più bisco stessi sono per tu pensi che sta per gioco ci più o lo così più gioco chips l'effetto mistico se effetto bisco mi sembra